Well, Red Wave, here we go. Your last chance, senior night, 7:30 against Colorado State. A chance to help Fresno State lead the nation for a second year in a row in attendance outside the power conferences. But Pat, we had to shake this up. I mean, Cam wasn't a guy who could run the rock. I think you have somebody next to you who did a little running of the rock.
Well, Cam thought he could run the rock, you know, with interceptions and things like that. He was busy hitting the guy with the rock.
Yep.
But we've got a very special person with us. Tonight, Ryan Mathews is going to be inducted into the Fresno County Hall of Fame. And that is a huge honor in this community. The names that are in that Hall of Fame are something special, and he's something special.
And you would know, because you're in that Hall of Fame.
Well, sometimes they make exceptions on special people.
And I'm glad you're wearing that CHP hat, Pat, because that was about the only way to stop Ryan Mathews. You need some lights and a siren to catch up to his speed.
Well, he was a great player for us out of West High in Bakersfield, and it's just great to have him back in town for this honor. And he was able to speak to the team today, and I've never heard him talk as much as he talked today.
We haven't heard him talk yet here either.
No, he's a man of few words, but his words are good.
So Ryan, when you step back on this field, what are those memories that start flooding back to you?
There's tons of them. I was telling the team as soon as I stepped foot on that ramp and seen the field and seen the guys down there on the field, it was a lot of memories and adrenaline started rushing into my body and just I could feel the atmosphere already. You know what I mean? And it just all started. I'm getting goosebumps right now talking about it. It's just amazing. It's amazing. It's been a while since I've been back and everything. It looks great and it's awesome, man. It really is. And I'm happy to be back.
You know, I remember watching you, I think, score about 5 TDs against Tulare Union in the playoffs for the West Vikings. Then you come here and you're torching long runs against Boise State. You score on the first play of the game at Idaho. We're all going crazy. But you never got a senior night because you got drafted in the first round after that season when you led the nation. What advice do you have for these Bulldogs?
Well, let me just say one thing about that. The only reason he came out his junior year is because that was the last year that they didn't have the rookie salary cap. And I made sure that he understood that it was in his best, in his best interest to come out then from a financial standpoint. And I don't ever regret saying that to him, even though he was a great player and would have really helped us the next year. The best thing for Ryan Mathews in his career was to do that.
Yeah, and you made a Pro Bowl and you had a great NFL career as well. But I heard you tell these players here that you have more memories about your Bulldog days than the NFL. So what advice would you have for them as they get one more chance on this field?
Take it all in. Take it all in and enjoy every moment of it. When you step into these lines, a lot of the guys are going to be, a lot of last time they're going to lace up them cleats and just make sure you get all the feels and remember how it felt to step out on this field and leave it all out in the field. You ain't got nothing to lose. Leave it all out in the field and play hard and so you don't look back and years down the road and be like, man, I wish I would have did a little bit more and did this. That's some big regrets. A lot of guys, that I talked to in the past, had was like, man, I wish I would have did this, or man, I wish I would have did that. And just trying to tell these kids, just leave it all out there, and have fun and enjoy the moment and just take it all in.
I remember my last game in college, my coach, Coach Ron McBride, hit it right on the head. He said, he came up to me and I was over by my locker doing what I usually do, just trying to get myself really ready for this thing. And he came up, he said, tonight's cheers are tomorrow's echoes. And he walked away. Mm-hmm. And there's more truth to that than anything. Tonight's cheers are tomorrow's echoes. Yeah. So go out and play as hard as you can because you're not going to have this opportunity again. Because once it's gone,
it's gone. It's gone. It's gone.
Well, there are a lot of echoes of Ryan Mathews, the biggest rushing season in Fresno State history, led the nation. And now, congrats as a Fresno County Athletic Hall of Famer. I'll give you a chance in a moment to say go Dogs with Pat. But Pat, there's more going on here. Not only is it senior night, not only can the Dogs lead the nation in attendance outside the power conferences for a second straight year, they can get bowl eligible. And Fresno State, you almost did it. Fresno State's never had 4 years in a row where the Dogs won a bowl game. This team can still make that happen. That could be a big deal.
Yeah, we had 3. We got beat in the Liberty Bowl by Tulsa. 4 wins in a row would be awesome. And getting to a bowl game, people, that's something that's special for kids. It's special to be able to play in those games. Mm-hmm. It's another time to be with your good friends and create memories.
And we have one last chance to be all in this stadium together Saturday night, 7:30 against Colorado State. Let's hear it from 2 Bulldog legends, 2 Hall of Famers. Can I get it, Go Dogs?
Go Dogs!